20% of the world's oil flows through one narrow passage. And with a single move, Iran could shut it down. Its name? The Strait of Hormuz. If it closes, the world must brace for an oil price explosion. Iran sits at one of the most strategic points on Earth, a prime location that's made it a target throughout history. Every outsider, every power, at some point, has tried to control this land. Iran's unique geography hasn't just mattered in ancient times. Even today, it tempts modern superpowers. Why? Because every regime that's ruled here has faced constant conflict. Invaders came from the north, east, west, even the south. Today, Iran is like a fortress. The Zagros Mountains stand tall along the west, like a stone wall. The Alborz Range in the north blocks enemies from above. Between these two natural walls lie 8 of Iran's largest cities: Tehran, Tabriz, Mashhad, Shiraz, Isfahan, Hamadan, Kermanshah. Only Avaz lies outside. Many more cities have grown over time, but the pattern remains. They were born within mountains. But those mountains didn't just stop enemies. They also divided people. Put 2 speakers of the same language in 2 regions, and over time, their accents change. That's why Iran is full of dialects. But in the end, we are one people, rooted in one shared identity. If you're enjoying this kind of content, like the video and comment where you're from. Maybe we'll feature your hometown in a future episode. Throughout history, Iran's rulers all faced the same challenge: unity. And the same mountains that protected the land also made that hard. They created distance. They made people believe they were different, but they weren't. These mountains were a double-edged sword. They defended Iran, but they also led to division. Still, the very heart of Iran has always been guarded by them. Zagros and Alborz weren't just walls. They were layered defenses. If an enemy crossed one, another mountain stood in the way. That's why crossing Iran's geography was near impossible throughout history. In 1980, Saddam Hussein invaded Iran. He easily entered Khuzestan because the land there is flat. He captured Khorramshahr, but when he moved north, Iraq's army hit walls even tanks couldn't cross. Iranian soldiers had to climb those mountains and fight uphill with no advanced weapons. But they had something no army did: unity. Almost the whole world supported Iraq, but the Iranian people stood firm, stood together, and Khorramshahr was taken back. Look at Iran's history. It has always looked west. Rarely did Iranians march toward China, but they often advanced westward, because that's where the danger came from. Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Ottomans. Iran is a natural bridge between Asia, Europe, and Africa. Its southern edge touches the Persian Gulf and the Makran Sea. That's why it's always been a target. In the early 20th century, something was discovered: oil. A blessing, but also a curse. Once it was found, everyone wanted a share. Before oil, only neighbors had their eyes on Iran. After oil, Britain, Russia, the Soviets, they all came. Why? Because beneath Iran's feet lies 12% of the world's oil and 17% of its natural gas. Between the Persian Gulf and the Makran Sea lies the Strait of Hormuz. It's 39 kilometers wide, but only 9.5 kilometers of it is deep enough for oil tankers. And through that narrow lane flows 20% of the world's oil. If the strait is ever closed, global markets will shake. Oil prices could skyrocket. But Iran has proven something again and again. Its strength comes from within. When injustice rises, so does a cave from among the people. We have never waited for someone else to save us, and we never let outsiders decide for us. If you're proud of this land and believe unity is our only way forward, share this video with your friends. Let the world know. We write our own history. Long live Iran. Long live the Iranian people.